Hey, it's Nickbag TV.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Mr. Nick Bad TV, aka Blogaholic, back in the building. Back in the mix, man. I want to get into this, man. Drink Champs. Um, Saw a story about Nori. He said I guess it's Ray, if I'm saying her name right, she made him realize that he is being too messy on Drink Champs. I guess she made a nickname for him called Messy Yeager. I'm going to tell you right now, dude. Drink Champs, I've never watched a full episode of Drink Champs in my life. Never, never will, never have. Like 7 Up. Never have, never will. Shout out to Stu. But Drink Champs is one of them shows that even the optics of it looks like, dude, I'm not about to watch this. I'm not about to spend my time watching this. I've seen clips here and there, but that's something I'm looking like, dude, I'm not about to watch men, women just sitting around drinking, smoking, and just talking freely. It's like that's not anything that interests me right now in my life. So for Noriega to want to change his ways because Issa Rae, who I really don't know too much about, though she had a show. That's again, she had a show. What was the name of her show? Somebody I forgot, but I know it was on Showtime. I think I've never watched that show a day in my life. I think one time I tried to click on it to see what it was about. Watched like not even 2 minutes and was like, dude, this is definitely not for me. Maybe I'm just so much out of the culture. Like this is not for me. Like I ain't trying to see none of this. But and also I saw her do a couple of jokes or whatever. She's not funny to me either. It's not for me. She's not funny to me. You guys may think she's spectacular. She's awesome. She's talented. Good for you. To me, it ain't my cup of tea. It ain't my coffee. Cause I like my coffee black sugar, no cream. Mm, black coffee, no sugar, no cream. But anyway, man, Drink Champs. I mean, the whole premise of the show is toxic. You got guys and women sitting around drinking and smoking and talking freely. Like it's toxic. This whole hip hop interviewing, DJ Vlad, Drink Champs, I think what's his name? The freestyle rapper Math Hoffa in the barbershop, all of these things to me is just like mental illness. Mental illness, dude, is nothing beneficial. Is giving. You're not getting any type of education, nothing to grasp. You get a lot of gossip, a lot of just things that means nothing to no one but people who love drama. It's a lot of drama, it's a lot of hood gossip, a lot of just ugh. It's like again, it's like you can tell that the male influence of the black community it just wasn't there, man. It's like guys. It's like when you see women in the beauty shop just gossiping, talking. That's what these shows look like, man. Just women on the front porch, just talking. It's like what are we getting? And it could be a lot of things you can get from these shows, man. Like for real, you get a guest like let's say Nas on your show. Instead of asking Nas about the Jay Z beef, what about your baby mama? What about you and Cormega? It's like, okay, we know all about that, man. Like, and not only that, these people are not like 25, they're not 35. These people like 40, 45, 50 years old. These are grown man still talking about stuff that happened years ago. How about asking something that can benefit somebody that can really give some type of knowledge? Like, why can't you have Nas on your show and say, "Hey Nas, man, what got you into to wanting to rap? How do you construct your raps? What type of business education you can give a aspiring rapper or artist on how not to make the moves you made? What do you do with your money to invest? Like, who's some of the people that influenced you in rapping? I know you get into business. Who's some of the people that you talk to in business? What's some of the things you're doing outside of rap? Like, there's so much stuff you can get from Nas. He has a wealth of knowledge, been in hip hop so long, so much stuff that you could talk to him about. You don't have to just go to, the beef, the drama, the toxicity. I don't know how to say it, the toxic stuff of his career. You don't have to go there so fast, so quick. It's like when he had Lamar Odom on his show. Just so much stuff you could have asked Lamar Odom that you didn't have to go there. So you don't always have to take a negative path. You can be like, hey, Lamar Odom, man, what is it? What made you even pick up a basketball? You know, how was it when you was in high school? You was one of the top, New York basketball players in high school. How was it then? What player in high school made you feel like you needed to work harder? When you got to the NBA, what player that you played against that you just knew you can beat every time? Like what's some of the things you had to work on? Like what part of your, it's so much stuff you can ask on a positive level. Like these guys, I mean, these guys that they have on their show have accomplished some things that, only a few percentage of people accomplish in their life. And you only want to go with the negative, toxic stuff. It just shows a lack of maturity, a lack of discretion, a lack of just knowledge, man. You're just showing your ignorance all day. And Drink Champs is one of them shows that is out there to show ignorance, man, because that's what it's about, man. It's about promoting ignorance in the black community, period, man. That's what it's about. And the Drink Champs surely fills that void. I mean, you got all of these Ciroc bottles, you got Ace, you got every liquor you can ask for. And it's like, why? Like, what's the point, dude? Like, we shouldn't even be. That shouldn't even be something that you endorse. Drinking liquor, sitting around talking. That's not even something that should be endorsed, man. You watch certain shows, they got a glass of water and they talking like intelligent man. You talking intelligently. You probably have coffee, a soda or something, or a pop, and you chilling, you talking intelligently. You're not sitting around with every liquor you could think of, every weed grain you could think of, and you just, just talking. It's just like, dude, grow the hell up, dude. Just grow up. And maybe Nori, I mean, I'm glad that he is seeing the error in his ways, but until he changes the name from Drink Champs to just Talk Champs, I don't think he's seeing the error. Like, he's never gonna get there. Like, you promoting alcoholism on your show. Like, dude, how just think about that right there. Like, you got all of these liquors and you promoting that. Like, that's cool to sit back and just drink. You got dark, you got white, you got champagne, you got wine, you just taking shots. Dude, it never can be anything positive coming out of that. And I know people might say, Nick, man, you preaching. You don't know. It's nothing positive going to come out of sitting around drinking liquor, talking about anything. And that's just how I look at it, man. That's one of the reasons why I never looked at that show as anything that I want to even waste my time looking at. Because it's like, Drink Champs? Like, huh? What? I'm not... No. That's beneath me as a person, as a man, as a individual, and who I want to become. I don't, that's the thing. You are what you are. You are what you chooses. You are who you are. You become what you choose to indulge in, to what you want to gravitate to. And if you gravitate to stuff like that, that's just an element of you that you need to work on, in my personal opinion. Because sitting around drinking every type of liquor and talking, that's a mental illness. And I know y'all probably like, hey, Nick, bad, you saying everything a mental illness. Because that's the thing now, man. And let me talk about mental illness. Because to me, I don't believe in it. I think mental illness is just an easy way out. A person saying basically they don't have any discipline with themselves. Because at the end of the day, anything can be accomplished through speaking to a higher power, the God. Everything can be accomplished through God. And I'm not about to preach, I'm not about to say that, but I'm saying, man, all things are possible through Christ. All things are possible, man. And if you have a situation in your life where you think you can't overcome it, you don't need to take drugs. You don't even need to talk to another person. You just need to pray on it. And again, turn off the TV, turn off social media, turn off all of these external things, and try to think your way out of it, man. As a man thinketh, man, you gotta think it. You gotta use your brain, man. Like they say, a person who uses less than 5% of their brain. So you're not even giving your chance. You're not even giving yourself a chance. You just throwing in the towel. I got a mental illness. That's why. That's why. No, you don't have a mental illness. You have something you need to correct within you, and you have to give yourself the time and patience and work on that. but you don't have to just throw in the towel and use that as a means to just say, I do what I do because that's how I am. And people have to just say, oh, I get it now. It's because of mental illness. No, it's because this dude doesn't have discipline. He don't want to slow down with his life and figure out how to stop what he's doing. You can correct that. So that's just how I look at it. That's just me. But on another note, man, yeah, man, I never got involved in the Drink Champs. And again, until Noriega changed his podcast to Talk Champs, it's always going to be a mental illness shit show. Your boy.